podcast. We are back again with another episode, and I'm here with my host, Peace.
Hi guys.
And today's episode is going to be about how to self-love. Like most people feel like in order for them to basically love themselves, they need to basically help others, and they feel like helping others is way better than helping themselves. And I feel like it comes to a point where you need to start thinking about yourself, even though you're neglecting someone, not like as in you're neglecting someone's feelings, but you also need to work on yourself, because how are you helping someone else if you haven't helped yourself? Like, remove the speck in your eye before you remove another person's speck. Like, you need to actually sit down and feel like, am I actually mentally okay to be able to actually like provide help for someone else? Because you providing help for someone else might actually lead to you not feeling okay, or not feeling as happy as you would if you just focused on yourself first. So
Mm.
that's another thing. That's one thing I'm talking about, self-love. You need to basically like focus
Spend
on
time
you
by
first.
yourself.
Yeah. Take time for yourself to basically calm your mind, and then literally like just find positives about yourself. So you're actually thinking like, if there's something that you feel like it needs to get done, just like make a list about all them stuff and start doing them one by one. Like, take a step each day and you actually reach a goal. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, it's kind of like a trend or whatever. People on YouTube, they have title self love, and all they're doing is painting their nails. That's not self love.
That's not self-love.
That is not self love. Like, that's taking care of yourself.
Mm,
At the least. But
yeah, honestly.
self love, I think it goes way deeper than just painting your nails and
Yeah,
getting a
that's
makeover, going
mm,
from 0 to 100. It
yeah.
ain't really like these glow ups. Like, people be like, after a breakup, glow up. It's just
Oh, 100%.
it's
Like,
it's
mm,
so stupid. Like, you, number one, you don't need to do that.
yeah.
Number
It's not
two, it
about your
doesn't help.
physical, like,
I don't understand how that even helps.
yeah.
It's just so stupid to, I don't know. I don't think it's a right way to kind of,
I don't think your self-love should be based on your physical appearance.
yeah.
Well, it should be like, obviously, love your body, love who you are, but it's
That shouldn't
more
be the
of
first
both.
thing you're working
Yeah, that
on.
shouldn't be your priority. It's both. It's a split between self-loving your physical and your emotional side, because you could love your body, but there is always something that will bring you down mentally, and
Yeah.
that's not really self-love. You painting your nails, doing your hair, putting on makeup, and having a whole glow up does not hide the fact that you are emotionally unstable.
Stable.
Just
It
because you
just
appear
don't make no
to be,
sense.
yeah, you appear to be mentally stable, but you're not, because you're basically lying to yourself by looking in the mirror and seeing that, you know what, I'm okay, but you're not. You need to take time. Like, obviously, taking time could involve all the physical things of relaxing yourself. If you feel like putting on makeup makes you feel happier, then fine. However, there's still other stuff that you need to focus on, not just all this self-love, and then you go spend a lot of money on new clothes and whatnot. That's not really self-love. That's just basically satisfying you. Like, it's basically satisfying your,
Making you kind of feel better, and just
yeah,
temporarily making you feel a bit happier. It's not
yeah,
really gonna make you in the
you.
long term heal and be actually be a able being to provide for society. Like,
Because in the end,
no.
when the paint comes off your toes, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to square one. Mess
Honestly,
up stuff. When you take it off and you go back to default setting, you're still gonna have the same default settings of uh, your emotional stability. Like, you need to actually think about all these stuff. Like, you need to feel like, I feel like you need to believe. There's one thing you need to do in self love. You need to believe in yourself. You need to
that
believe
is
that
one thing.
however people view you is not something that is you. You need to actually sit there, look at yourself, and be like, you know what? I love who I am. You can't just basically say I love who I am because I have what painted toes, or because I have new hair, or because I have
Exactly.
makeup.
What if you have
You
short
can't
hair?
yeah.
It don't matter. Like, you need. That's what I'm saying. Physical appearances don't matter. That's not really loving yourself. You need to love yourself. You're bold, sweetie. You. It don't matter, and that's why I hate these YouTube like videos and stuff. It's
Mm,
just so. It's like such a false picture of what self love is,
self-love is
and it's just crazy. Just
mm,
like these glow ups, and it's just so stupid. Like, it don't make no sense, and it's not making you happier. It's just literally just for these YouTubers do it just for a video, just to get views and stuff. But don't ever take that as serious, because that will never help you.
You know the thing where it's just like, oh, when people go through a breakup and they start to cut their hair and dye it, and they're like, oh my God, self-love. Like, how is you cutting your hair self-love? How is you dyeing your hair rainbow self-love? Because in
Instead
the
of
end,
them working on themselves.
don't I feel like people normally use it as a distraction to basically pull them away from the fact that they're not all right. But in the end, I go back there because that thing don't last forever. Actually doesn't last forever. You're gonna go back to square one and you're gonna be feeling the same way you felt before you did all them changes. That's what I'm saying. Physically, it does take a part in self-love. However, it's not a massive part because
It's
you
not a
actually
massive.
have to take care of what is actually making you feel like you don't love yourself. It's not that you can't just say I love myself because I've moved on and I've dyed my hair. You practically haven't moved on. All these globes is you basically trying to portray a new person, like a new self. Yes, explore. However, why don't you just mend what's been basically broken? Like,
Yeah.
why don't you mend that and become a better you? Like, obviously, people go on with the saying that if glass cracks, yeah, you can't basically put it back together. However, if you take the pieces of that glass, yeah, and put it on another object, it becomes more beautiful and you become a whole package as a whole, as in both physically and both emotionally. That's what I'm saying, that people need to end all this self-love glow up thing. Just it doesn't that's not really what the word is. That's not really what it is.
Yeah. I also feel change, like surgeries and stuff. I don't feel that is. People be like, oh, you can love yourself and get surgery. You can love yourself. No, I'm so sorry. That's fake.
That's a
I
bit
would say
contradictory, to be fair, because if
no,
you loved yourself,
because no, I'm saying like surgeries that, for example, like if something is like your nose is slightly crooked,
yeah,
okay, but like changing your whole body, no, that's not self-love. You can't physically love who you are and say
yeah,
to yourself, I love my body, but then change it. That makes no that doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And people be like,
yeah,
they'd be like, oh no, I do love myself. You can't. It doesn't make
yeah.
sense.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
if you truly
Yeah,
loved yourself, you wouldn't do that. Do you know what I'm
honestly,
trying to say?
because like with me, I have gap teeth. Like I have a gap teeth, whatnot. Yeah, I have a gap in my teeth, and it's basically a thing where most people would be asking me, "Oh, are you ever going to like get braces, or are you ever gonna close, or are you ever gonna get what?" I don't even know what these things are called, to be fair, and I'm just there like, what is the point? Because me having this, I'm not trying to change something to impress you. I still like the way it is. Obviously, sometimes there's an insecure, like I feel insecure about it because people talk about it a lot. However, it's a thing where I've basically learned to be like, you know what, this is me. If you don't like me, then that's it. Which brings like another topic to like toxic like friendships and relationships and all them other stuff. Like just to basically love yourself, you need to end all them stuff. You need to feel that like you being friends or being with this person is basically not making you all right. Like you need to know that this person is bringing you down in life. You need to feel like, you know what, this is it. This is the time for me to cut you off. If you're not going to change,
Yeah.
then I don't need you in myself. I don't need you. You don't deserve to be part of my life. You feel? That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
That's what I feel like.
mm,
And most people that get these surgeries done, it's not because it's because of society and how society portrays them
100%.
and how people look at them. Like majority people don't really wanna, like, you don't really notice it that much, but it's because of society, how
Yeah.
society looks at you and how um this and that's in and that's
Mm-hmm.
in, and that's why people want to change themselves. That's why I'm saying that when people get surgeries, some people don't really get it for themselves. They get it mostly because of how society is. Do you know what I feel like? If like being fat is a new thing,
Mm,
so that's the society.
mm-hmm.
Do you, people will get surgeries to look fat?
Mm,
Because that's how society views them as. That's what the new beautiful is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
people
100%.
always mold themselves to what society is. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why people will never really like. That's what I say. You should like if you're getting surgeries, be very very like I don't think you need. I don't think people need that, but
Yeah. People don't need.
people do what they want to do.
Like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If people are coming up to you and they're talking about the way your body is, you need to be like, you know what? you know what, stop right there. You need to put yourself on a halt and be like, you know what, I love who I am. Like, I'm not gonna let you come and tell me what I should be doing with my own self. Like, who are you? Like, you need to actually sit there and actually be thinking, like, all these people that are talking about this thing, yeah, who are they? Because in the end, when you go and do them stuff, insecurities bring up more insecurities. When you fix one insecurity, there's always something else that's coming back to bite you. Like, you feel like, okay, I've fixed one thing, it's time for me to fix my whole thing, and then you literally be walking plastic on the street. Like, you're just filled with so much plastic, you might as well be a bottle, because at this point you're just changing everything. And if you feel like that's self-love, then that's not the definition. That's changing yourself to fit society's rules or to fit in people's eyes. Like, I feel like people always want to be that type of person in society where it's just like, you know what, society approves of me, let me do it. But then it comes back to bite you when the surgery goes wrong, or your body's not feeling right, because you've basically injected yourself with all these other stuff that don't really need to be there. Like, you're just doing all this stuff because you feel like it will get you people's approval. And then in the end,
Yeah.
when you do it and people be like, oh no, why would you do that? Then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, just honestly, self-love is basically appreciating what the body you came in,
Mm.
how you look,
Mm.
every single part of you, being emotionally, obviously first being emotionally stable,
Mm.
like dealing with your past, dealing with your how you view yourself
Yeah.
emotionally, mentally. That's like number one.
Mm.
Making sure you have a positive mindset and forgive yourself and forgive other people, importantly, as well. So that's mainly the first like steps of self-love, and then
Mm.
the exterior of like the way you look and stuff. But
Yeah.
just basically
Yeah.
accept yourself.
Like,
And
I feel like with self-love as well, you need to be like, you need to be patient. Like, you need to take your time, like follow your passion. Like, is self-love is not a thing that you'd just feel like, okay, you know what, today I love myself. It doesn't come
yeah,
as that, because in your head you're thinking, do I really love myself? Like, you need to be patient and actually be like, you know what, you need to support yourself through everything that you're going through, step by step. And then you actually be like, you know what, this is the best me. I don't want anyone to come and tell me that, you know what, change the way I look or change the way I am,
yeah,
whatnot. Like, I'm me. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Like, you have to take them steps to get to know yourself better. Because I feel like
yeah,
people feel like, okay, I know myself as in I know the hobbies that I like. However, do I properly know myself? Because I'm not taking the time to actually explore different things that would probably benefit me in life. Like, for example, if someone might be very good at like basketball. However, if someone was to come out and say, "Oh, why would basketball? Why would you try to play that? That's so long, like that's dead." You're basically stopping yourself from playing that because of someone else's opinion. However, if you took the time and started to get the knowledge about basketball, started playing with others, you might actually end up liking it. And that's self love to you, because you found something that you actually like, but you're blocking yourself from getting to that path just because you're not patient enough and you're basically dwelling on what other people think. You need to start thinking
yeah.
about yourself. You need to start treating yourself with the respect you deserve. Like,
Yeah, I would say one last thing. Make sure if because social media is like such a big role in how people you view yourself. So make
mm-hmm,
sure that if you're in the process of that, if you need to take yourself out of social media, take yourself out of social media, because
100%.
that's why I think people don't even love themselves in the first place now. Is because social media
Mm-hmm.
plays such a big role and people are comparing each other. Obviously that's not obviously it's social media, like
Yeah,
you're still in like it's your mind and you still have that control
yeah,
over like your own mental state and stuff. So
mm-hmm.
obviously that plays a role, but
Yeah. It could
you
be
need to
very
take
toxic,
yourself
honestly.
yeah you need to take yourself out of that situation if
Mm-hmm.
it's hindering you. So that's what I would say. So
Mm.
all right, that's it for today. Drop your opinions, guys,
Hopefully, this
on
actually helps
yeah,
people to actually love themselves better and get an
honestly,
understanding of what it actually is.
comment on what you think self-love is, comment on what you disagree on, comment on what you like,
Mm.
and yeah, And follow us
DM,
on
DM us
Instagram.
on Insta what your thoughts of self-love is, or if you've had any improvements about yourself. DM us at real talks, real-time_talks with a Z.
Yeah. All right, bye guys.
Bye.